Hello, seers and seekers. Welcome to my channel. This is Lucy B. Today is a special reading with the presence of Archangel Michael. I will be doing an Archangel Michael tarot spread. There will be 3 different messages from him depending on which deck you choose. I have included 3 different representations of Michael to help you make a choice. Michael has chosen these decks and which decks he wants me to read to relay his message to you. If you are interested in knowing how he chose these decks, simply comment below. A simple question mark will do, and I will be happy to give you my information. This right here is deck 1, represented by this Archangel Michael. This is deck 2, represented by this Archangel Michael. This is deck 3, represented by this Archangel Michael. Timestamps are below. Make your choice and I will see you there. Welcome back. You chose pile 1 with this Archangel Michael. So I will be doing, as I stated, a 5-card spread of an Archangel tarot card spread, which is information that Archangel Michael will have for you and will encompass areas such as what is your current mission in this lifetime? What do you need to know about how to handle your lessons or the gifts that are being given to you or how you are being tested? How can you strengthen your confidence? What protection is Archangel Michael giving you? And what challenges you may be receiving. So a 5-card spread, and then we will end it with having some angel numbers that he would like you to pay attention close to get some information, and then some guidance, and then some advice towards the end. So this particular deck is the angel card deck, and he decided that he wanted this to be the first deck that would be read. So I went ahead and I said, okay. So I have already channeled with Archangel Michael, and now let's see what it is that he would like to say to you specifically. First card to come out. Where should you be directing your current attention to? What should you be striving to do? What is at least part of your current mission in your life? Okay, Michael, here we go. For pile 1. What does he or she need to know right now? First card out. The 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful card. A longing to be childlike again. asking you that part of your mission when you were a child, if you were to think back to when you were a child and what made you happy and what gave you hope and what gave you peace and what made you feel fulfilled and happy and motivated and uplifted. Be more childlike. Attempt to grab the energy of when you were in this beautiful state as a child. Something about when you were little that you discovered something, you discovered a certain way of being. There's something that is being told to you right now that you need to go back to that. You need to go back to that. That is part of your mission. I don't know at this moment exactly what it can be, but perhaps as we go on with the cards that he is going to be picking for you, we will be able to know. But right now, a nostalgia of when you were a child is partly what your present mission is in lifetime. The card here is the Six of Cups, and it says motivation, lifting you up, those who are fallen and humiliated. That's a clue right there. It seems to me that you were likely a person who is very empathetic. And when you were a child, you were probably even more so. You have become a little bit on the cold side and withdrawn from people and a little jilted, which happens to us when we suffer a lot in our lives and we go through a lot of challenges. And you sort of have lost that ability to be someone who uplifts people, such as when you were a child and your friend was down. You had that ability then. And it's asking you, he is asking you to go back to that again. And once again, remember that that is part of who you were, part of why you came to this world, to this path, is to be a motivator in many different ways. A motivator at work, a motivator with your family, a motivator with just about anything in your life, and also someone that you may need to motivate your own self to do more in your life than you are currently doing. But that's very, very telling to me. When you were a child, you were someone who was very empathetic and connected well to people, and you were a good cheerleader. And you have lost a little bit of that throughout your life. And now it's being reminded to you. He is reminding you that you need to go back to that. You need to be a little bit more of that person because that is who, partly at least, your mission in this life. So that's card number one. Card number two, what do you need to know? What sort of gift or test or lesson are you having to endure right now? What is it currently that you have to do or be aware of that you are currently living? Let's see. Second card. By the way, if this is something that is resonating with you, please, please, please do a little comment or a little thumbs up. Oh, flipped over. And we have the Hermit. What do you need to know to be more into your gift, your test, or your lesson in life? This is something that you are being called to right now to go inward and attempt to find it. You have certain gifts that you are still trying to figure out. And the best way that he is telling you right now to figure out these gifts is to go inward, to take the time to quiet your mind, take the time to do a little bit of meditation. That will help you identify what it is the gift in your life. Besides the fact that you are here to be a cheerleader, what other gifts do you have for your spiritual progress in life to help you transform and to move into a better spiritual realm and to be overall happier with your life? You have to take some time to slow down your mind and go inward and go into that hermit mode type of feeling. How can you strengthen this confidence? Let's see what the third one will be. How can you strengthen this? How can you strengthen this ability to find your gift? What can you do? What can you do? As the third card, please. What can you do besides the meditation and quieting the mind, Michael? What else can they do to find out what it is that their gift is? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And we have Michael, the card, very, very close, and the Empress. The Empress is a nurturing card. The Empress is a card of always having abundance and being fruitful in your life. So what it is telling you here is once you are able to identify by going inward within your own self as to what it is that you need to do in your life by quieting the mind, you will be able to receive the abundance that is coming into your life. It is something that perhaps you are a little bit afraid, and that is to, sounds strange, but it is to have a lot of abundance in your life. It's like somewhere along the line, you learn that having too much is not a good thing. Somewhere along the line, somebody taught you that having just enough is okay. And if you want more than that, that's considered gluttony. It's considered being greedy. It's a sin. It's not good. Well, guess what? You came into this world to have abundance, to have the things because God, the angels want you to have things. They want you to have good things in your life, abundance in your life. They want you to have nurturing and love and the resources to be able to be happy. So, somewhere along the line, you need to break that habit that you may have of feeling a little guilty if you have a little bit more than other people. It sounds strange that that may be what you have to break, but that is what the card here is telling me. So you are a go-getter cheerleader, and don't forget to continue to be that way. Look inward to yourself to find out what it is, what additional paths you need to live in your life, and then let go of any guilt that you may have of having more, of wanting more. That will allow you to receive and to get what it is that you need in your life. So the Empress, beautiful reading, wonderful reading. So now we go to the fourth card. And what protection is there for Archangel Michael for you? That's what the fourth card is. How is he protecting you? Oh, this one definitely wanted to come out. How is he protecting you? And we got the Death card. The Death card is, well, first of all, protecting you in life of some of the areas that you've put yourself into, some predicaments that you have put yourself into. And he's been there to protect you, to make sure that you go on your path and you complete your path. So that's number one. But he is also there to protect you in reaching certain endings in your life that you have to end. You have to. You have to, and life is a series of cycles. And we may be up one day and then down. But when we are down, we go up. And unfortunately, when we're up, we go down again. So he will be there to protect you through any difficult times in life, such as when you have put yourself into harm's way, he has been there to protect you. And in addition, he has been there and is telling you he will be there for you to make sure that you continue to live out your cycles, your good times and your bad times. And when you are living your bad times, remember that he is there to protect you. He is there guiding you. He is there to see you throughout the whole ordeal so that you have longevity in your life. And then the last one is what challenges there are from the lower nature. What challenges will you be enduring? What challenges you will be enduring? Oh, we have two, and we have the Eight of Swords and then the Nine of Swords. Very telling to me. The challenges that you will be enduring is in your own mind. See, swords are all about being in your head, being stuck in your head, being afraid of identifying the truth, oversimplifying things, or making things too difficult. So the Eight of Swords is a card where you're sort of just stuck in your own head, but it's really just you who are doing it. There's nothing really restraining you. It's all in your head with all the what ifs. So these are the challenges that you have to let go of. Let go of so that you can move forward, as well as with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about protection and protecting yourself. So it is fine to protect yourself as long as you are truly protecting yourself from something and it is not something that is only within your mind. Very, very nice. Very beautiful reading. Let's finish off with what angel numbers, Archangel Michael, does this person need to be paying attention to guide them and let them know that you are there with them at that time? What angel number, Michael? What angel number will they need to be paying close attention to? My goodness, 444 and 427. So we have here 444. Very nice. It's a very, very stable card, and another 427 here. So whenever you see the numbers 444, this will be a message from Michael letting you know that you are on the right track. Fours are all about stability and strong foundations and triumphing over all areas in your life that may be difficult. And also, he wants you to always remember to remain authentic to yourself, who you are, because you are special. There's no one else like you. 427 and numbers 4444, or any combination of the number fours. Pay attention to that. He will be there during that time to let you know that he is there guiding you whenever you see, specifically in your case, number fours. Number fours are very important for you, as you are someone evidently who believes in strong foundations to be happy. Then you have watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. And begin now. Take your first step wherever in life you are seeking to do. Now is the time you are being told to go for it. Let's do a couple more from this deck here of advice for you from Archangel Michael. And change is the card. The changes that you're going through right now are positive. Good to know. Stay on that path. And lastly, What doors need to be opened for you? What advice do we have here from the doors? And it says, draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. So this is the opening to paying attention to how you may feel during certain moon cycles when the moon is full. You are someone evidently who is affected by the moon cycles. And when you are feeling a little strange, absolutely you don't know why you're feeling strange or there's differences going on in your moods, look to see what cycles are going on. And then we have two more cards here with the doors, and it says, Secret Sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Spend some time with friends and morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. So, this is also asking you to meditate and take the time to slow yourself down, take the time to meditate to help bring the gifts that you are meant to bring into this world. And so we start off with knowing as a summary of everything. Go back to when you were more childlike and that empathetic being who you were and how you came into this world, at least as one of the gifts, to be a cheerleader, to help people, encourage people, whether it is your family, friends, co-workers. You are phenomenal as a cheerleader. You also came into this world still, and you are still trying to find out what additional gifts you have it to live and to supply to others. And the way that you are going to get that and to identify it better is to continue with meditation. You are being called to continue with meditation. Let go of any ideas that you don't deserve this or you already have too much. Let go of that feeling of guilt so that you can bring more into your life. Beautiful, beautiful readings. It's saying here that part of the change, and I would think that that change is the changes that you're going through are positive. Whatever you are feeling right now with the death card that's up here, with Archangel Michael, who's telling you, I've always been by your side, even through the difficult times and whatever changes you are going through right now. I gotcha. So, this was a lovely reading. I am so happy that you came here and hopefully you stayed long enough to get this entire reading. If you like, please, please like, comment, and of course, subscribe. I'd like to see you here again for any future readings. As always, I end up my readings by saying there's no definitive answers in tarot, only options, possibilities, and hope that you can draw from, and then you make it work. You are in the driver's seat, so choose wisely. Thank you so much for being here. Love and light to you. Bye bye for now. Hello, pile two. You picked this particular Archangel Michael to give you some information. Let's see what the cards are going to say, what messages Archangel Michael. So, using a 5 card spread for Archangel Michael, let's start with the first question, which will be, what is at least part of your mission in this lifetime? What is part of the mission in this lifetime for this person? Thank you. These are gigantic cards. So bear with me as I move very, very slowly and respectfully through the cards to get what is at least one of your messages of what you have to do within your lifetime. Well, it sure seems here like we have two choices, two choices within your life, at least two particular paths in your life that you need to make decisions on. Some of us are very clear cut in what we come into this world to do. In your case, you have more than one, at least two areas. So we need to continue. This is something that you're still trying to figure out. Still trying to figure out what is your calling in this life? What is your path? Which way do you go? Do you go to the right? Do you go to the left? Do you go backwards? Do you go forwards? You're very, very confused. You are looking for answers. You are trying to find some support. And hopefully, Archangel Michael here can give you some insight, some information, as he knows that you are all in your head right now. You are all in your head trying to figure out where is the path for you. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? That is what I am getting from this card. Confusion at the present time. Go to the second question. What gifts or talents does this person here have that may help them figure out what is their path in this life? What information do you have for them, Archangel Michael? What gifts or talents do they have in their life that may help them figure out what is their calling? The Magician. Evidently, you are someone, and I'm seeing this card that wants to come out too, so we have two. So evidently, you are someone who is quite a little manifester. One of the gifts that you have been given, whether you know it or not, is that you are able to, with your mind, you are able, one of the gifts at least, you are able to wheel and deal what you want to happen in your life. You are able to bring the things into your life, whether you know it or not. You may feel like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I'm not any special, but you are, but you do. There have been times in your life where you feel stuck, you feel afraid, everything's going bad, and somehow it just works out. It just works out. That is you putting out that energy. So you have, as one of your gifts, Archangel Michael is telling to you, is the ability to change things around you. The ability to perhaps go into a situation at work or in a family or wherever that it may be, that environment where you can suddenly mold things. You are working or walking into an area that is very confrontational. You have the ability with your charm and your mind to be able to change it, to change the energy with your humor, even. That is what I'm getting here. You're also a person that's very driven and and will have a lot of success in your life. Success is something that you are able to achieve, and you will achieve a lot of it. It is not, however, something that you are getting that is very easy for you to get. You work your ass off to be able to get whatever success in your life, but you get it, which is great, which is what the Chariot covers. So the gifts that you have in your life, which I said here are more than one, is you are a magician. You are able to wheel and deal and change things and modify things and walk into places, and with your charm and with your humor, change things into wielding them into something that is better for you, something that is better for others around there. And you also have the gift of being successful in your life because you have the strength, the stamina. See, not everybody, that you would think that that's not a gift, but yes, it is, because there are plenty of people out there who work hard to get what they want in their lives, but they never achieve the benefits from it. And you have that gift to be able to do that. So that's awesome. That's a beautiful message for you. But let's go on to the next card reading. And the next card is, what is Archangel Michael doing for you to let you know, hey, I got your back. I'm here for you. What sort of little signs is Archangel Michael supplying to you? So, what signs is Archangel Michael supplying? What are you supplying, Archangel Michael? Michael, what are you supplying? The Tower, once again. So, what he is telling me right now to you is there are cycles in life, as you know, ups and downs, lefts and rights. We never just are even with everything in our lives. There has to be things that happen to shake things up in our life to cause us to move out of stagnation so that we can experience transformations and new ways of being. And what he is saying through here is, in your most difficult times in your life, he has been here for you. In these most difficult tower moments in your life, he has been here for you. So, how has he shown you that he's around? By getting you out of trouble, by getting you to move forward, by getting you not to give up, by always having your back, so to speak. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the last card here is, what challenge is there for you that you have to endure in nature? What is it what will be like your greatest challenge, so to speak, moving forward in your life? That sort of will be like an underlying theme. What will be the greatest challenge for this person? Archangel Michael, thank you. And that will be being born again, allowing yourself to start over, allowing yourself to accept that there are times in your life where you can't just remain where you are, you have to move forward. This card also wanted to come out, Three of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles is about working in your craft, working in your career, being very, very good, and learning that you need some additional work in whatever it is that your career is. So I'm believing that this is saying, he is trying to say here that starting over in a career that you may be considering is something that is going to be good for you, but it is also something that may be difficult for you to break free from what is comfortable for you right now. And that will be an ongoing theme in your life. In your life, moving into something new will be greatly difficult for you, but it is something that over time, because he has your back, you will be able to experience slowly, and things will get better. Changes in your life, when they happen, will be easier for you as you get older and as you experience changes and you realize that it was for your benefit, it was for your improvement. Letting go of who you were to become a better person, a different person, is hard for everyone. But you are being told here that you are able to do it because you are not alone and you are protected. He is the great protector. He is Archangel Michael, and he has your back. He got you. He has you. So let's finish off with some angel cards. Angel card numbers that may be popping up for you, will be popping up for you. Archangel Michael, what numbers do they need to be? Does this person here need to be paying attention to find out when you are around them? As a sign, so to speak, to let this person know that you are around. and that they can be looking out for those particular numbers. Well, we got several here, but I am going to go with the first number, 69, which is accountability, being optimistic. And the three, let's give you all 333. So 333, I love the threes. There is your support number from Archangel Michael, letting you know that he is here. Threes are about creativity also, and strength, and communicating and communication with people. I love number threes. You also have the 5151 with optimism, and fives are all about change. So there's something here that is a message that is being told to you to change, to allow yourself to change, to move into something different, and it is okay. And when you see the numbers 5151 or numbers that are in succession, like in fives, that'll be a message from here. And then we have the number 69 with being accountable for your actions. Accountability, accountability. I'm going to pause to find out what exactly the accountability message might be for you before I end this reading. Let me get two more pieces of advice from the remaining decks that I have here, Archangel Michael, and then I'm going to look up that number 69. What does this person need to be held accountable for? What are we talking about? So I'm going to be looking that up and see what that message from the book is, because that has me a little bit curious. These wanted to come out. Walk in your own strength, in your own beauty, and embrace your enthusiasm. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. And let's complete with the very, very last one before I pause the video to find out what it is that you need to be accountable for. By the way, if you're still here with me, and I certainly hope that you are, please give me a little like. If this is your first time here and you're interested in my content, I love working with Archangel Michael, and I also love working with angels in general. Please subscribe to my channel. All right, so last bit of advice. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Relax, everything's okay. So let's take a peek at that number 69 and see. 69, message. This is a call for you to take a step back and to rethink your daily habits and practices. Are they bringing you peace in your life? You're the one in control of what you do. Take accountability for your actions. Reflection allows you to make the kind of practical changes that create ripples throughout all aspects of your life. You're a growth focused person. Be intentional. All right. Let's take a look at 5151. Just because I got you here. Hopefully, I have you here. 5151. It says, too, you're on the right path. Keep your chin up and stick with what is positive in your life. There may be some obstacles that you may be experiencing, but stay optimistic. Attempt to channel positivity toward your desired goal. Notice possibilities in unexpected places and take big changes, which we were talking about here, changes freely and openly. And then lastly, number 333, my favorite number. Express yourself. This is a big hug of encouragement from your angels. Yes, from the universe as well. Trusting your intuition and being your best, most confident self takes creativity and real tangible efforts. Good thing you're blessed with an incredible reservoir of internal strength. Your opportunities are coming to you, so attract them with integrity and courage. What a beautiful reading for you. Overall theme is you have more than one life path that you have to achieve. That life path is being someone who uplifts people or can come in and mold things and change things or can make something of your life when things are not going well and you need a little shakeup in your life. You have the ability to do it. You also are someone who is very, very lucky to be able to experience hard work and the fruits of your labor. That is not something that comes for everybody. You have had a very difficult life with cycles that have been up and down, but you have always been protected by your angels. And you are being called to let go and to change, to allow yourself to change, to let go of some things in your life that you need to be accountable for. Let go of those, acknowledge them so that you can have a rebirth. You can start anew. You can become a different person. You are having a tremendous amount of support on your venture. Shout out, remain happy, try and live your life in happiness and harmony as best as you possibly can, and know that you are always being watched over, communicated with. Things in your life that'll go down will go up again, guaranteed. Thank you so much for being here. I like to always end my readings by saying there's no definitive answers in tarot, only options and possibilities, and hope that you can draw from, and then you make it work. You are in the driver's seat, so choose wisely. Love and light to you. Number two, I hope you got some good insight from Archangel Michael, one of my favorite angels. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye. Hello, pile three. So you chose this particular Archangel Michael. And let's see what messages Archangel Michael had for you. This is a 5 card Archangel Michael spread that we are doing. And within here, there are 5 areas that he will provide messages for you, beginning with, for example, what is one of your life paths that you should be on, or what is your mission in life. There will be also what tests or what gifts or lessons that you have to be living your life with. And then there will be other areas such as how he shows you that he is there protecting you. And what are some of the challenges in life that you need to endure during this quest in your life? So let's take a look to see what it is that messages that he has for you. This is one of the particular decks. All three were picked by him, and he wanted this one for you. So let's take a look to see what is the first bit of information that's going to come out as to what could be one of the missions in your life at this time, one of the life paths for you. Starting off with the Emperor card. So, immediately, what I see with the Emperor card is that you came into this world to be a stable force for people in your life. You are the foundation. You are the person that helps people with their lives in all aspects. You are their rock. You are their foundation. You are the person that they run to because you are such a stable person, because you are so sure of yourself. You are the person that people run to when they need advice, when they need your support. You are the one that they always know that they can count on. You are, so, like I said before, the rock of your family, of your work. You are someone who is very wise and they know, and someone who is very wise, and everyone around you knows that when there's a situation, a problem, something that needs to be solved, you are the person that they go to. You could also be an Aries, since it is related, the Emperor card is related to the Aries card. So what I am getting from here is that is a gift. That is what you came into this world. You came into this world to help those who, sad to say, don't have their lives together. Um, you came into this world to be the person that tries to help just about anyone within your life, the support. You are the backbone of your family. And unfortunately, that is a gift. That is a beautiful, beautiful gift that you came, an ability that you came to be able to give to those around you in your world. But it does come with its drawbacks. And the drawbacks is that it becomes exhausting. It becomes super exhausting, tiring all the time to be that person that has to be the driving force, that has to be the person that bails out people from difficult situations in their lives, the person that everybody relies on, the responsible one. And because you have always been this way, as this is the path that one of the paths in life that you must walk, you need to also learn to possibly remove your inflexibility to be a bit too controlling. Because in order to have this energy, you have to have a certain amount of control over yourself and over others as well. And that is fine as long as it's healthy, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much. And in order, that's all you've ever known in your life is to be this controlling of your life, to of the stability. That's all you've ever known. And so it is very hard for you to accept the fact that not everything should be under your control, because although you are there to make it easier for a lot of people, you are also there to hold back a little bit so others can learn from their own mistakes and their own paths as well. So, what Archangel Michael is telling you on this particular question here is that part of your path in your life is to be that foundation. But at the same time, you have to find a balance with that. As you can see with this particular Emperor card, he's holding some lightning rods in his hand on one hand, and in the other hand, the world, sort of like a balance. This is an emperor that has learned through a lot of trial and tribulation to have balance. That is the true leader when of the person is able to maintain a sense of balance between these two types of energies in their life. So that is the first message that I am getting. Next message, we'll look at what possible gift do you have in your life, or tests or lessons that Archangel Michael says that you are currently needing to go through or are displaying. Let's see. We have the Sun, a beautiful card. So once again, you are the joy in so many people's lives. You are the sunshine. You are the radiance that comes in and saves the day whenever there's difficulty happening in your family's life. You are the one, the wise one that knows what to do. You are the sunshine to so many people, put a smile on so many people's lives. You are the one that walks into a room and can make people light up. You are the one that can make people's fears go away, knowing that you have stepped into the situation and you are there to help and to protect. What a beautiful energy you have. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What a gift. This is your gift. Your gift is to come into this world, at least in part, to help those around you, protect them. Be the one that bails them out. But we'll see if this is something that you need to also find, like I said here, a balance so that it's not just you always giving, that you have to also give to yourself as well. So let's see what the third card will show. And this particular card we're looking at, how can you strengthen your confidence? What is it that in life, in your life path, you may be dealing with that is difficult or that you are fearing? The greatest fears that we have are the hardest life lessons that we have to learn. So let's see what Archangel Michael has to say for this particular part of the reading. And we have the High Priestess. So, what it is here that I can understand is not only are you someone who has a very grounded presence in your life, you are also someone who is somewhat of a mystic. You have a very deep intuitive nature about you. And unfortunately, when a person has strong intuition tendencies, sometimes that could be a problem as well, because you are able to sort of predict what things may happen. And that can be a little difficult for you. You would think, oh, wow, this is great. I am able to predict things and I have this deep intuition, but with that comes a lot of responsibility as well. And most of the time, your intuition guides you and you're right. And that could be a little intimidating to always have that level of responsibility on you. So I believe what this is saying is something that you may fear is, but you should do it anyways, is having this level of intuition, having this level of being able to feel free in being able to predict what may happen and not being afraid of it, not running from this gift that you have. It can be challenging at times for you to feel like sometimes people don't even believe you when you say, well, don't do that because that'll probably happen. And then it does happen. And then you're like, see, why didn't they listen to me? They should have listened to me. So it does carry a level of responsibility and difficulty. And you're being asked that it is okay, you're being told that it is okay for you to have this level of intuition as long as you use it with balance. Use it not only to live your life always by searching out and doing things with your gut feeling. Also, don't just go with your gut feeling on things. Also, take the time to use your mind, your clarity, your thoughts, thinking things over, and knowing that in a hidden sort of way, it is actually a good thing. It is a gift that you have. You just have to maybe sometimes tone it down a little bit so it's not so intimidating to you. So far we have this very stable person who is so important and a joy to those around them, and who is highly mystical and intuitive as well. Wonderful. You're a great person. What a beautiful soul you are. What a beautiful soul. Strong, joyful, and mystical. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, let's go on. So the next card that we're going to pull is asking Archangel Michael, how does he demonstrate himself to you? What message is he going to show you in the cards as to how he can indicate his presence to you? Now let's take a look here. How does he show his presence to you? And we get the nurturing card, the Empress card. So what this is telling to me is not only are you somebody who so many people depend on, and you bring so much joy and happiness to so many people. The way that Archangel Michael demonstrates to you through messages is basically he there is a reward, a deep reward system that goes your way with all of this sacrifice that you do. And you are given pretty much just about anything in life that you desire. The Empress is the nurturing card. It is the abundance card. It is the card, the motherly card. So this is a card that says if you wanted in your life to have children, you will have children. If you wanted in your life to have children and you have them, you have children. If you are someone in your life who considers that children is not something for you, you will receive the abundance in other ways through your money, through always having a roof over your head, through always having food on your table. Your life is rewarded with all the acts of kindness that you do for other people. You receive that through Him and through God by always making sure that you will have an abundance of everything in your life that you want. Not everything that, let's say, that you need. Not necessarily everything that you want, but definitely everything that you will need in your life. So He is here to tell you, I have seen you. I know what you do for others. I see what you do for others. I see that you live your life trying to be the best person that you can. And your reward, what you are receiving, the abundance that you have in your life, is how I communicate to you to always make sure that you have abundance, to always make sure that through God as well, through the divine, that you never lack, that you always have. Beautiful, beautiful message for you. And then the very last part of the 5 card spread talks about what is it that one of the greatest challenges that you may be facing within your life, within your path. Let's take a peek here and see with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, what I am getting from the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles is a woman, or it could be a man, of course, if I am addressing a man. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very, very good with their money. Um, Once again, has all the resources that they need in their life because they have worked very, very, very hard to have it. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that knows how to save, is someone who knows how to put away for a rainy day, is someone who has sacrificed and knows that to work hard and to also utilize your resources wisely will always make sure that down the road you always have something for your stability in life. The challenge with the Queen of Pentacles, one would say, well, why is that such a challenge in your life? Well, the challenge is that when you are this person that is able to save and who is able to make large money out of tiny little bits of coins, is that everybody else around you who is not the same way comes like this. May I have? Can you help me? I overspent here. I did that. I'm stuck in this dilemma. And you're the one that they come to because you are the stable one. You are the one that always helps. You are the one who is always there and has the money. So the challenge for you is that you need to learn how to say no. You need to learn how to have other people learn through their own mistakes that you can't be that person to everybody. And some of that hard work that you have done is supposed to be for you, for the abundance that you have been successfully given and rewarded, that you, when you need it in your lifetime, that you will have it. So your greatest challenge is monetarily to tell people no when they come up to you. It could also be looked at if you are someone who is having challenges with your finances. You also need to figure out ways to better cope with that, figure out ways to better deal with your finances. But overall, from the spread that I'm getting here of how it is as you, as a particular person, I really think that this challenge for you is to learn how to keep for your own self some of this hard earned money and resources that you have collected over your life, and to learn how to say no to the ones that are out there who have not and always come to you because of the poor choices that they have made. And you need to learn at some point to say, no, I can't this time. I need to take care of my own self as well for my future. So this was beautiful. Let's see what the cards here, the angel number cards, and see what Archangel Michael, which particular card he is going to pop up as to when you see these particular angel numbers come up around you, when you see synchronicities of numbers, these will be information that he has for you, guidance and information that he has for you. So let's take a look here. And this one wanted to come out, and we have symbiosis with the number 12 and the number 20, 12, 21, 1, 2, 2, 1. So when I see twos, twos are about partnership. Twos are about being a type of person who always looks at other people. You are the nurturer, which goes very much with the Empress card. I also see the 2 plus 2 is equal 4, which equals stability, which is the Emperor card for number 4. And then we have the 1 and the 1, which is another 2. And that's all about the balancing of your life and peacekeeping. You are the peacekeeper. You are the diplomat. You are the warm person, the person that is here to support. So he wants you to know that he knows that you are that person and you are always there to help those around you. I'd like to pull the actual meaning of the symbiosis card and see what additional information that card says for you. Let's see. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, it says this is a reminder from your angels that you are not alone. They are reaching out, holding your hand, and guiding you through this period of difficulty, if you so be are having one. You need to let go of this period of conflict and burdens that are hurting your inner peace. This may be a moment for you to extend compassion not only to yourself, but to others in your life. Your inner light is beautiful, and you should be sharing it with others. And the messages are cooperation, supportiveness, loving relationships, savoring meaningful connections, and symbiotic energy. So beautiful, beautiful meaning here for you. Let's see what additional guidance I have here in these last few cards. Information coming from Archangel Michael. Your angels as well are here. What additional information can we offer? Woohoo! Let's see. Through gratitude, joy expands. So, grace and gratitude. I am absolutely sure that with all the abundance that you have received in your life, you are extremely grateful. And through that gratitude, you'll be able to get out of whatever rut that you are currently feeling. That is one of the best ways when someone has a little bit on the downside, you're a little bit on the depressed side, your mood is low, one of the best ways to get through this is to think about what you are grateful for in your life. It could be the tiniest of things and will immediately raise your energy level. So that, based on what this card is saying here, there seems to be a little bit of conflict going on as well. So take a moment to think about all the beautiful things that you do have within your life. And through that gratitude, you will be able to improve on your mood and improve on your energy. And then we have the last card right here. What last card, a bit of information can I say for this very beautiful reading of pile number 3? And we have let go of stress. So there is definitely someone here. You are here with a lot of stress for some reason. And it says, let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe in, breathe it out now. Breathe it out now. I would say breathe in and breathe out. But it's saying here, breathe it out now. Let go of stress. So, as I was saying before, you try and be someone that is someone to everybody. And that creates a little bit too much stress in your life sometimes. And you need to focus more on yourself, on your own self, and be a little bit selfish. You can't be everything to everybody, unfortunately. You are on the right path from what I am seeing here, but you also have to take some time for you because a lot of people do depend on you. A lot of people need you in their life. And if you are not okay, then you can't be there to help them as well. So I hope this beautiful reading resonated with you. If so, like, share, comment. And if you like my content and my technique, come back and subscribe, please. I always like to end my readings by saying that there's no definitive answers in tarot, only options, possibilities, and hope that you can draw from. And then you make it work. You are in the driver's seat, remember. So choose wisely. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and light to you. Bye bye.